Answer me. From the month of January to the month of November, how much have you saved in your bank account? You see that the year is coming to an end. How much do you have over there? Last, what do you call? You call it what? New Year resolution. At the 31st December last year, you went to church and you went and promised who? God. That God, if you help me to do get this and that, I'm going to do this was for you. I'm asking you, what you requested from God, have you received it? You see your imagination. You were thinking God is going to bring it to you physical. No, it is your effort and then your faithfulness that is going to make it reality. The more you become a commitment to God, the more you become a commitment to the Spirit that you requested that thing from, then the Spirit also would um, challenge your effort. Though it's like, oh, he says he want to travel. Okay, fine. Let me see how effort he's going to put it on. So if you want to travel, what do you have to do? First, go and apply for a passport, and then monitoring the countries that you prefer. But you didn't do that. You never did it. But rather, you want God to come and tell you that, my son, go and do a passport. You want to travel, but you don't have a passport. Does it make sense? That one thing you are waiting for God to come and tell you, my son, go and do a passport. You were the one that 31st December 2022, you went to that church and asked God that God should help you to travel. Fine. You want God to come and tell you, go and do the passport. No, you better go and do that. After you did it, and then God also will do the rest. It's about time that you allow a spirit to manage your mind, your life for you. There among you, 90% of you guys don't have a brain to think. That is why whatever that you requested from the spirit, you haven't gotten it because you don't put no effort towards it. It's about time. Like I said, live your life to the spirit to manage your life for you. Now, how do you do that? That is what Maharaj is advising you. Connect yourself to your spiritual families. Connect yourself to the spirit of your ancestors. They will manage your mind for you. Sometimes let me tell you, there are two forces following each and every human being. One is on your left, one is on your right side. They all speaking through your ears. They are all using your mind. They are all managing your mind. You are standing in between these two forces. The divine mother nature has given each and everybody a choices to make a decision which one you like to follow. If you want to follow the right path, follow. If you want to follow the left path, follow. Beloved, the right path is a path of perfection, a path of righteousness, a path of holiness, a path of commitment, discipline. But the left hand full of indiscipline, disrespectful, misbehavior. Now, that is what the Bible calls it. The fruit of the Spirit is peace, love, and forgiving. But the fruit of evil is wickedness, greedy, backbiting, gossiping, fornication here and there. Beloved, when you request something from the Great Spirit, you must first look at the Spirit. And then I may yama spirit na spirit in any budget. Spirit in a mirror and saying, did you ask for that? Did you ask about that? When you went to the church on the 31st December 2022, did you ask what are some of the things that I do God will forbid me or it will block my chances from God blessing me? You never asked that. Beloved, you never ask what God like and what God doesn't like. From the month of January till now, you have nothing in your bank account. And it's a shame. It is not like God never gave you money or the Spirit hasn't given you blessings or never fulfill your heart desire. The Spirit was taking a step one to step two, but on the step three, you fuck it up. The Spirit was about to bless you. You requested for a marriage. Yes, indeed. The law says if you want to get married, don't give your heart to the man. Let the man himself love you. Or if you're a man, don't give your heart to the woman. Let the woman give you her heart. But you didn't do that. You rather put love first over everything. Instead of you to study the woman behavior, you never did that. Instead of you to study the man behavior, you never did that. You just went straight to the physical appearances because the man is beautiful, the woman is beautiful. You just go ahead straight to get married, and now the marriage is being hell. It's about time we have to examine ourselves. That why the spirit hasn't answered our prayer all this while. The spirit hasn't answered our prayer all this while because of our sinfulness, our indiscipline, our craziness, greediness, impatient. Somebody says, God, I'm giving you 2 weeks. If you don't fulfill my deed, I'm not going to then worship you. Wow. But remember, the spirit time is different from our time. You must study that. Whenever that you are working with the spirit or you are walking with the spirit, first, know what the spirit wants and know what the spirit doesn't want. You must know how the spirit operates. But if you don't ask for that and just go for the spirit, beloved, obey a mistake. Obey some spirit is making sure, say, wherever that you go and then you are given a spirit, make sure you follow the rules and regulations accordingly. There among you have gone to many spiritual places. The rules and regulations that you were given, you never keep those rules. You fuck it up. And now at the end of the day, your result, what you requested for, didn't come to pass. And then you will say there is no spirit. No, there is a spirit. Examine yourself. Examine yourself. What you were told not to do, did you follow it accordingly? God says, my son, love your enemies as yourself. What about you? Did you love your enemies as yourself? And who are those your enemies? We have spiritual enemies and then we have physical enemies. The Bible is talking about the physical enemies. Who are the physical enemies? Physical enemies are those who will harm you. Those people, don't dare give them a chance. But love your enemies simply refers to your spiritual enemies. Who are your spiritual enemies? The witchcraft. The witchcraft are your spiritual enemies. When the witchcraft is fighting against you, don't go and fight them in a physical form. When you go and do that, you become a wrong because the person is working against you spiritually. How can you see the person in town? You are going to fight him physical? No, it doesn't work that way. So it says, love your enemies. It's a spiritual code. But in physical, do not dare love your enemies because that guy who is a thief, when you see him around, destroy him before he will come and thief you or take your whatever belongs to you. This is great Maharaj. If you are watching me, beloved, I'm going to conclude here. This is a part one of this section. We will continue later. May the great mother of the waters be with you. This 27th November coming is a full moon ceremonial rituals. Register now and connect yourself to your water spirit families. This process is going to take place at the ocean. The rituals initiation is going to take place at the ocean on the 27th November. Be part of this program because we are ushering into a new year. What have you planted for the new year? You have planted nothing. Don't wait for the year to come to an end before you make a plans. Today is the day that you are supposed to make those plans because there's no future. The future is now. This is Great Maharaj. Share these videos to your family and friends and be blessed. The contact number is +233 54 364 7180. Those outside Ghana, you can contact me on that number on WhatsApp. And those here in Ghana, the number is 054 364 7180. This is Great Maharaj. Share this video with the great mother of the